It was a humid Tuesday afternoon in August 2024 when my life in Crestview Heights took a sharp turn. I'd only been in this upscale Dallas suburb for 2 weeks, blending in as just another guy in faded jeans and a worn t-shirt, pushing a cart through Greenway Market on Cedar Lane. My basket held organic kale, grass-fed chicken, and, yes, a $60 bag of heirloom tomatoes that would soon spark a firestorm. I was at the checkout, watching the cashier scan my groceries, when a smug voice cut through the hum of the store. "Check this out, y'all. Someone's shopping where they don't belong." Before I could turn, a hand snatched my tomatoes off the conveyor belt. It was Ethan Hart, a lanky 17-year-old with a phone raised high, live streaming his stunt to his followers. "These fancy tomatoes are for real Crestview folks, not outsiders," he sneered, pausing for dramatic effect. The way he said outsiders carried a weight I'd heard too many times in my 20 years as a cop. I stayed calm, knowing he was recording. "Kid, those are mine. I paid for them. Hand them back," I said, voice steady. Ethan stumbled back theatrically, clutching the tomatoes like I'd lunged at him. "Assault. He's threatening me. Help," he yelled, hamming it up for his audience. Shoppers rolled their eyes, but one person took the bait. The sharp clack of heels announced Evelyn Hart's arrival. Crestview's HOA queen stormed in, her designer purse swinging, her manicured nails flashing under the store's lights. "Get away from my son," she shrieked, already dialing 911 on her glittering phone. "Yes, emergency. Greenway Market on Cedar Lane. A dangerous man is attacking my boy." Her voice climbed to a pitch that made the fluorescent lights seem to buzz. She described me to the dispatcher, a tall, muscular guy acting suspiciously, and demanded, "At least 15 squad cars. SWAT if you've got it." The crowd was a mix of amused and annoyed. Phones turned from me to her, capturing her meltdown. A young cashier muttered, "She's losing it over tomatoes?" Evelyn spun on him. "You're fired," she snapped. The kid smirked. "Lady, you don't run this store." I pulled out my phone, recording too. "Ma'am, your son stole my groceries while live streaming a prank. I just asked for them back." Evelyn's laugh was sharp, venomous. "My Ethan doesn't steal. We live in Crestview Heights $1 million homes. Do you even belong here?" Her eyes narrowed, predatory. I smiled, savoring the moment. "Actually, I live at 1423 Cedar Grove, right across from you." Her face went pale, her mouth flapping like a fish out of water. "That's impossible," she stammered. "That house sold to quality people." Ethan, still streaming, didn't catch the shift. "Yo, chat, mom's about to go off. Spam those likes." Sirens wailed closer. Evelyn's confidence returned. "You're done, mister. The police will handle you." 2 squad cars pulled up. Officers Carter and Lee stepped in, hands on their belts, sizing up the scene. Me, calm with a receipt. Ethan, clutching my tomatoes. Evelyn, practically vibrating with rage. "What's going on?" Carter asked, neutral but sharp. Evelyn pounced. "Arrest him. He's threatening us, trespassing, acting suspicious." Carter raised an eyebrow. "Ma'am, looks like your son took his groceries." Evelyn's face reddened. "Do your job. I'm Evelyn Hart, HOA president. My husband knows the mayor." The officers exchanged a glance. "Buying tomatoes isn't a crime. Everyone, go home." As Carter passed me, a business card slipped from his hand, landing at my feet. Just a phone number, no name. I pocketed it as Evelyn ranted about badge numbers and supervisors. She turned to me, eyes blazing. "This isn't over, Mr. Stone. I run this city council, mayor, courts. You'll be gone by Friday." She dragged Ethan out, him still crowing to his phone. "We owned him, chat. Mom runs Crestview." I smiled at the security guard who approached, concerned. "I'm fine," I said. "This is going exactly as planned." I texted a number I knew by heart. "Davis, Phase 1 done." They bit. The reply was instant. "Copy, boss. Phase 2 ready." By Thursday, Ethan's live stream, titled "Defending Our Store," had gone viral, but not how he wanted. Comments roasted Evelyn as the ultimate Karen, with tomato takedown trending. Ethan doubled down, launching Crestview Patrol, a series where he filmed my house, zooming in on my windows with dramatic music. His safety workshops at the community center were a flop, with teens mocking his threat detection tips. Evelyn, undeterred, showed up at my house at 6 a.m. Friday with a clipboard and measuring tape. "Violation," she bellowed. Your grass is a quarter-inch too long. That's a $400 fine. My neighbor, Dr. Lena Park, leaned out her window. Evelyn, my grass is longer, and you never measured it. Evelyn's smile was tight. You're established, Lena. Lena scoffed. Established? I'm Korean, Evelyn. Remember when you fined me for my kimchi? Ethan's live stream chat turned brutal. Your mom measures grass? Lame. That night, Ethan led a patrol of teens with flashlights, looking absurdly official. One kid, Max, muttered, "This is dumb. We're chasing a guy who buys tomatoes." Ethan snapped, "We're protecting Crestview." But doubt crept into his voice. Saturday morning, he approached me alone at my mailbox. No camera, just a nervous kid. "You should leave," he said, glancing back at his house. "Mom knows people, powerful people." I kept my tone gentle. "Like who, Ethan?" He hesitated. "The Wilsons, a black family, she got them out in 2 months. The Nguyen's, Vietnamese, 3 months. The Browns, mixed race, for months." She bragged about it. His voice cracked. "The Wilson's son was my friend. After Mom's CPS calls, he tried to hurt himself." I saw the guilt in his eyes. "What if your mom's wrong, Ethan? What if they're just people like you?" He ran off, but the seed was planted. Sunday evening, my phone rang. Councilman Robert Vance, Evelyn's brother-in-law, spoke smoothly. "Mr. Stone, I know who you are. I've done my homework. Meet me Monday, 8 a.m., or you're finished in Crestview." I stayed calm. "See you then, Councilman." But I chose the HOA's emergency meeting instead, where Evelyn had rallied residents with a PowerPoint titled Crestview Crisis. She stood at the community center, tapping the mic, her voice dripping with indignation. "This man threatens our values." A slide showed my house circled in red, like a plague. Ethan, hands shaking, claimed I'd threatened him at the store. Lena Park laughed loudly. "You stole his groceries, Ethan." The internet saw it. The room buzzed with whispers. Then Vance stormed in, furious I'd skipped his meeting. "Stone," he roared. I stood, voice calm but cutting. "Councilman, let's talk about Crestview's history. 10 families forced out in 4 years, all minorities. All complaints filed by Evelyn, all ignored by your office. Explain that." The room went silent. I pulled up files on my phone. The Wilsons, 20 CPS calls, all baseless. The Nguyen's, fined for odors until they went bankrupt. The Browns, harassed until their marriage collapsed. All tied to Evelyn and you. Evelyn's composure cracked. "He's my brother-in-law. Family helps family." The crowd gasped, connecting the dots. Ethan stood, tears streaming. "Stop lying, Mom." He plugged his laptop into the projector, revealing Operation Pure Crestview, a secret group with plans to target minorities across 6 states. Messages detailed harassment tactics, fines, and relocations. The room erupted. Evelyn lunged at Ethan, but Lena blocked her. Vance tried to flee, but residents stopped him. I called my team. "Davis, send units now." Sirens filled the air. Deputy Chief Davis arrived, arresting Evelyn and Vance for conspiracy, racketeering, and civil rights violations. Ethan, now a witness, worked with FBI cyber experts, locking down the network servers. Victims poured in: the Wilsons, Nguyen's, Browns, each with stories of destroyed lives. Ethan's evidence revealed $400 million in illicit funds and blackmail on officials like Judge Carter and Commissioner Hayes. From jail, Evelyn tried to frame Ethan, transferring $5 million to his account to paint him as a money launderer. On a recorded call, she taunted, "Still want to testify, sweetie?" But her words backfired, adding charges of fraud and witness tampering. Ethan uncovered more: a statewide network involving cops, judges, and legislators. A secret summit was planned to cover their tracks. We moved fast, securing evidence and protecting families. At a Wednesday press conference, Commander James Holt, revealed the Crestview Purity Network. Prosecutor Sarah Nguyen laid out the RICO case, 300 indictments, for $100 million frozen. Ethan stood, voice steady. "I helped build this hate. Now I'm tearing it down." The crowd roared, tomato justice trending worldwide. Evelyn's trial was a spectacle. She faced 25 years, her empire exposed by Ethan's testimony. He described her hate lessons, role-playing harassment as a child. Victims testified: pets poisoned, businesses ruined, lives shattered. Judge Park, a Korean American, sentenced Evelyn harshly. You turned the American dream into a nightmare. Ethan found redemption, embraced by victims like Mrs. Wilson, who sponsored him for a scholarship. But Evelyn's final courtroom jab lingered. Ask Holt about Operation Blackout, she sneered, hinting at my past. Doubt flickered in Ethan's eyes. 5 years later, in 2029, Crestview thrives as a diverse haven. Ethan, now Dr. Ethan Hart, runs a nonprofit, Breaking Barriers, with his wife, Lena Park's daughter. Evelyn, released after 7 years, appeared at the Unity Festival, broken and remorseful. She handed Ethan an envelope of new evidence, apologized to victims, and left, a shadow of her former self. Months later, she died alone, her only legacy a photo of Ethan. He buried her, starting the Evelyn Hart Fund to fight hate. But as I left the festival, an email arrived. Operation Blackout, the Carter family remembers. My past was catching up. Justice had won, but at what cost? What do you think? Was Evelyn's apology genuine, or just another manipulation? Should Ethan have forgiven her? And what's Operation Blackout? Does James Holt's past taint his heroism? Comment below, like, and subscribe for more stories where justice and secrets collide.